Hey guys, I did not expect to actually really love this one. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime review. There's very few animes that I go into thinking this is going to be a comedy. This is going to be, a background anime that I'm watching while I'm doing the dishes or cooking. And this one definitely started like that. I will say it did, but it quickly revealed a drama side to this series that I did not expect, and it was so worth it. And I can't believe that I put aside this series for so long. So yeah, before I continue, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. There is a giveaway happening already, so make sure you go check out the video. Get yourself some free anime series. Also, if you want to buy anime or manga, there is a link down there below. Each time you use it, it helps my channel, so make sure you use that link always. Thank you for the support that you show on this channel. You guys can also support me on social media. Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok are the ones that I kind of use the most right now. So follow me there and give some love there as well. Okay, this is going to be on the day I became a god. And I believe the Japanese name is Kamisawa ni Nata Hai. And this starts off with essentially a little girl showing up to a guy's house and saying that the world's going to end in a few days, and then she wants to spend this time with him, right? So he thinks she's crazy, and throughout the maybe first 4 episodes, crazy things happen, and it's for the most part just a little slice of life anime of a little girl saying that the world's gonna end, and she's just doing cute stuff, right? Trying ramen. She is trying basketball for the first time. She is learning how to play, and she goes and helps this main character Yuta win a tournament I forgot the name of the game, but they do all this kind of stuff, and it's like some of the stuff you're like, okay, maybe she is a god. Like how is she able to do all this stuff without her being a god, right? So they make friends throughout the entire first episodes. You meet Kyoko. I'm looking at the names here on the side, by the way. Kyoko, who is kind of like maybe the love interest, but not really. Jujiro Sora, which is Yuta's sister. Then there's Keiko, which she is kind of like a banker. And then Hikari, not really sure who that is. I forgot who that is. Ashura is his best friend, and then Tokiko is his mother. So all these characters are coming out, and he quickly finds out that, wow, I went from not realizing that I had anything to like all these friends, and he's very thankful that Hina is in his life for that reason. Now, Hina is a energetic, a happy girl. She expresses herself when she wants to express herself. When she's mad, she will be mad at you. If she's happy, she's gonna be jumping. She's very expressive of a character. If you can think of a very expressive character, Hina would come to mind. So throughout these episodes, that's going on. Now, in the middle of this series is kind of where it takes a turn, because we start learning about this new character, Hiroto, and he is trying to figure out information about Hina. And we don't know why. We don't know why he's trying to figure it out. And there is a countdown after every episode of the days that Hina said the world's going to end. And Yuta starts trying to figure out more about Hina. What is going on with Hina? Who is Hina? So in this whole episode, kind of like the comedy relief is them creating this movie that his sister Sora wants to do for a club in her school, and the whole movie it's surrounded about a fake story of a goddess being sacrificed, and Hina's the main character, and all these people that they met in the first episodes are now part of the movie because now everyone is friend with one another. So Yuta is enjoying this, but at the same time digging information. Quickly finds out from his parents that Hina is not actually his cousin, which was she claimed at the beginning, but actually the daughter of a researcher that they were students with, and when he was ready to pass on, he left Hina in their care. He's like, well, what happens when the countdown finishes? Like, why is she saying the world's gonna end? And why is she saying she's a goddess? And they're like, well, it's just a little thing that she does. And they explain how how she come to their lives essentially. So he digs even more and finds out that her dad abandoned her and her mother. Her mother died, and that's how she ended up in the hands of this researcher. So he talks to Hina, and Hina's like, yeah, I know what my dad is. So they go and visit her dad, and there's this state of shock and how is this Hina between the dad and the stepmother, and they freak out. The stepmother freaks out. So they go out to a walk, and dad talks to Yuta while Hina is enjoying herself in the beach. So Yuta's trying to dig more information, and her biological dad tells him that essentially Hina was born with a disease that essentially eats away her muscles and bones at a high speed that basically will eventually kill her. It's a fatal disease. It is something that has that's not curable, and that it's just gonna kill her eventually. So again, can you see how the first episode's funny, and then like this serious, like, whoa, this girl was dying and now she's not. Like, why is she like that? So he's like, I don't know why she is like that, but the last I saw her, she was in her last days. That's why I abandoned her, and her mother didn't know how to take the burden, so she took her life the only way she knew how. So her mother committed suicide. So then he goes to Hina. He needs more information. Like, what the heck is going on now? On all this, we get now information from this other character, Hiroto, who is investigating Hina, right? Hiroto has his own past, which is pretty dark, and I won't explain it because you guys should watch it. But essentially, Hina has this chip in her head that could potentially be a weapon that could control the world and could be very devastating for the whole world. So all the world leaders decide that the chip must be removed from her head and destroyed, right? This is something the researcher had placed on her that was actually helping her survive this disease. So again, you know where we're getting to. The last episodes are just heart-wrenching. Maybe not so much the last episode, I would say. Well, actually, yeah, the last episode, in the beginning at least of the last episode, is pretty heart-wrenching, but the last 3 episodes are heart-wrenching. They take her away, first of all. He doesn't know where she is, and eventually when he does find her, she is in a state that he did not expect to see her in. And it's horrible. It's horrible because even to the end of the series, she is in a state that is not her. But he learns to understand that she is still in that body, and he needs to live with her by how she is now. And I can't explain what goes on without you guys have to watch it. I will say, on the last episodes, there was times that I was so annoyed with Yuta by how he was reacting or acting around Hina, and it was so hard to see Hina in the state that she was. This anime is rated at 6.8 on my anime list. It doesn't deserve 6.8. It deserves an 8 or 8.5 for sure. This is one of those stories that I'm pretty sure a lot of people rated it on the first 3-4 episodes. And if you did, I can see why people went with a 6.5 or a 6 or a 6.8. That makes sense. but with those last 4 episodes, gosh, this anime goes higher than that. So, if you haven't watched it all, go watch it all. It is in Funimation. I believe both dubbed and subbed, so you don't have to watch the subbed if you don't want to. So go check it out. It is a great series. I recommend it. Obviously, there's holes and flaws here and there. And you kind of wonder, okay, well, there's a few things that you might wonder, but if you watch it as it deserves to be watched, oh gosh, you will love it. So go check it out. Thank you guys so much for this. I make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share. I already gave my rating. Leave me a comment if you've watched it and did the last 3 episodes break you, because it broke me at least at one point, and I just it could be because I have 2 daughters, and I would hate to be in that position. So let me know, guys, what you guys think. Thank you again for your love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.